How's it going, everyone? Dark Shigong here, gaming on the dark side. Thanks for joining me for episode 2 of our Dawn of Titans Can I Do This Event for Free series, where we go into the events, how much it costs to do, if you're a grinder and you saved your things up. So this week we're going to be talking about the Dark Magic Finish Plus event that's going to be running January 28th through February 1st. Where you're able to get some cool things. Most of all, they're really trying to show that you're going to be getting this Staff of Despair. It is a 25,000 soul event. That's the Finish Plus. These staff events seem to be about that. So, it makes it kind of simple. Now, before we start, don't forget, I don't factor these things in. Portal Stone Refresh, Portal Stone Reward Drops. If you happen to be raiding slower than 30 seconds for your PP lands, so let's say you're doing a ping pong, and it takes you longer to do 30 seconds. So let's say you start a fight, you finish that fight, and then you start the next one. That 30-second span, that's what we're talking about. That's the 30-second turnaround. If it takes you longer than that, then these numbers for how long it's going to take is going to be a little bit off compared to what I'm doing, because I'm talking about a 30-second PP turnaround. So overall, think of a lot of these numbers as a guesstimate to give you kind of a rough idea of exactly how many gems, portal stones, and about how long it's going to take to do it, how many battles. We're going to start off with a pure grind, not using any relics at all. You want to save everything you're getting. Now, we've got two numbers here. We've got the entire event, which is that first column of 25,000 souls. Then I also have my 2,000 soul minimum. This is for my grinders that are just going to be grinding out the bare minimum in this event to get those first 3 event tokens and save up for the next Dragon Slayer, which I want to say is going to be Gaia, probably coming out next week. Alright, so I'm going to start off with the full thing. If you're going to be grinding this thing with no relics at all, it's going to take you about 1,786 battles to do it. It's going to cost about 5,358 portal stones, which is going to be about 26,648 gems. Now, remember, these numbers are taking into consideration the portal stones and gems that are included in the event, so I subtract those out. If you have a 30-second turnaround, you're looking at about 15 hours. Now, for the 2,000 soul minimum, it's only 143 battles, 379 portal stones, 1,700 gems, and it'll take you a little over an hour to do. Not too bad if you're just going for that soul minimum to get those 3 relics for Gaia next week. Next, we're going to move on to grinding this event out, but only using the included 6 relics. Now, with the worst case scenario, you only get 1-star rolls, which is horrible, but it is totally possible with the casino that we have. That's how I got these numbers. So with that in mind, using those 6 1-star relics, we're looking at about 1,600 battles to finish this thing. It's going to take you about 4,400 portal stones and a little over 23,000 gems and about 13 hours. So just keep that in mind. That's with total 1-star rolls, which is bad, but it can totally happen. So just keep that in mind. That's all that you're going to use is the 6 relics that are included in the event. Now, moving on, a lot of you guys might be asking, well, what if I don't roll 1-stars? What if my luck's better and I can roll a 2 or a 3 or a 4-star? Or maybe you have some saved up relics, or you just did this week's event and you got some relics as prizes. I broke it down here to show you guys the reduction in the amount of battles, souls, and gems that you'd need. So let's just say, for example, you do get a 4-star relic, right? You're lucky and you got one. Well, that's going to reduce the overall cost of this event by 144 battles. It's going to save you 432 portal stones, save you about 2,500 gems, and shave off an hour on your grind time. So it's a great thing, obviously, to get one of those 4 stars. So that's how you guys want to look at it. So if you guys are wondering, do you have enough relics saved up? Do you have enough gems saved up or portal stones? This little graph right here should help you out the most to calculate out exactly what you need. And if you're going to have to invest money to buy relics to finish the event if you are so inclined. Now, for those of you guys that might have a ton of relics saved up and you're just even contemplating using them for this event, keep in mind, guys, with the worst case scenario, you get nothing but 1-star relics with all of your tokens you have saved up. It's going to cost you 50 of those saved relics to do this, right? So that's 56 total relics, including the 6 that are included in the event. Now, granted, it'll only be 448 battles, only cost you 994 portal stones, and about 2,500 gems. Take a couple hours to finish. That's great. But dude, that's a huge waste, in my opinion, of saved up relics for, what, a staff? I mean, granted, you might not have it. You're going to get 3 prestige food titans. I mean, really, those titans aren't going to be good for much else other than prestige that are in there. So, hey, personally, I'm not a big fan of spending all of those saved up tokens on something like this. I would save them for next week. And that's basically it, guys. Real quick and short video, just going over the cost of the event for my grinders. I have another video coming out soon that will actually go over the event. And if you were looking at that, just click on the little thing that shows up on top. That'll take you right to that video so you guys can watch it there. Other than that, if you're not going to, hey, thanks for joining me and checking this out. I'm Shigong, and I hope I'll catch all of you guys gaming on the dark side.